The ultimate rule for aliens: Earth is not yours to take. What if humanity's darkest hour became its greatest strength? Prepare for a gripping tale of survival, ingenuity, and the dawn of a new era. Sound of distant ominous hum. For months, they watched. An alien fleet, cloaked in the void, observed Earth. Their calculations were precise. Their intelligence, they believed, flawless. They saw a divided planet, ripe for conquest. Little did they know, they were about to awaken a sleeping giant. Suspenseful music begins to build. They had conquered countless worlds, their power absolute. Earth was just another insignificant rock, its inhabitants primitive and weak. Or so they thought. Their arrogance would be their undoing. Sound of explosions and chaos. The attack was swift, brutal, and devastating. In a single day, Earth's greatest cities became infernos. Energy beams vaporized steel, biological weapons poisoned the air, and gravity bombs turned skyscrapers into dust. Governments crumbled, militaries faltered. It should have been over. Dramatic pause. But Earth was different. Humans were different. We are not easily broken. Sound of guerrilla warfare, silenced weapons, quick movements. The first sign of trouble came in the urban war zones. Alien shock troops began to vanish. They expected armies, formations, predictable warfare. What they faced was something far more terrifying. An enemy that refused to play by their rules. Voiceover gritty and determined. Humanity didn't wait for orders. Every city, every town, every individual became a soldier. Snipers eliminated commanders. Explosives turned supply lines into graveyards. Hackers infiltrated their systems, turning their own technology against them. Sound of a trap being sprung, followed by alien screams. Farmers rigged fields with deadly traps. Civilians refused to bow. The invaders had conquered planets before, but never had they faced such relentless, ferocious resistance. Sound of a slow, grinding war, constant gunfire, distant explosions. The war dragged on, months turning into years. The aliens sent more troops, more warships, more resources. But the result was always the same: unwavering resistance. Even when cities were wiped off the map, the survivors fought on. Voiceover, weary but resolute. The psychological toll was immense. Alien soldiers, hardened by 1,000 battles, began to crack. They whispered of impossible feats, of small human squads wiping out entire platoons, of children setting traps that destroyed armored vehicles. Sound of frantic alien communication, glitching and distorted. Then came the true horror for the invaders. Humanity began to learn. They scavenged alien technology, reverse engineering weapons they had no business understanding. Scientists, engineers, hobbyists, all working in secret, driven by a single purpose. Sound of intense keyboard typing, followed by a triumphant beep. Where the aliens relied on technology, humanity relied on ingenuity. Comm systems glitched, targeting arrays failed, warships lost power. It was no longer just war, it was humiliation. Sound of a massive space battle, human ships firing on retreating alien vessels. The alien high command realized their mistake too late. The tide had turned. The great fleet was reduced to wreckage, falling from the sky. Their invincible ground forces were outnumbered, outgunned, and outmaneuvered. Voiceover filled with grim satisfaction. Their leaders, who had spoken of inevitable conquest, now whispered a single word: retreat. Their empire had never known defeat, but Earth had become a nightmare. Sound of somber music mixed with the sounds of rebuilding. Humanity did not cheer, they did not celebrate. This war had taught them a harsh truth: they were not alone, and there were those among the stars who saw them as nothing more than resources to be exploited. Voiceover, determined and resolute. If these invaders had come, more would follow, so humanity adapted. They evolved. Sound of advanced technology being developed, mixed with the sounds of construction. In the years that followed, Earth transformed. Divided borders vanished, replaced by a world united by a single purpose. Never again would they be caught unprepared. Alien wreckage was not discarded. It was studied, repurposed. Voiceover, filled with hope and determination. Scientists collaborated, pushing the limits of human knowledge. War fleets were built in secret, hidden beneath the oceans and deep within mountain bunkers. Geneticists and biologists enhanced their own species. New weapons were forged, not just to defend, but to ensure that when the next invaders arrived, it would be they who fell. Sound of silence, broken only by the hum of advanced technology. When the crippled alien empire sent desperate peace envoys, they were met with silence. Humanity had learned the ultimate rule. Earth was not to be taken. Earth was not to be conquered. Voiceover powerful and triumphant. Earth was the beginning of something far, far greater. Music swells to a crescendo. Are you ready to join the fight? Dive deeper into the world of Earth. Genesis. Download the game demo now and experience the thrill of reverse engineering alien tech and leading the resistance. Subscribe to our podcast for exclusive behind-the-scenes content and character spotlights. And don't forget to share this story with your friends. Let them know that humanity's greatest strength lies in its unwavering spirit. The future is unwritten, and the fight for survival has just begun.